Hey, what's up everybody? As you can tell from the title, it's my first official ride of 2019. It's actually technically not my first ride, it's just my first recorded ride. It's February 14th right now, so it's Valentine's Day. I'd say, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, mid to late January, I went out for a ride, and it was a lot warmer than it is today. It's only 25 degrees out right now. I know in January it was a little bit warmer, but when I went out to ride, my camera was dead, so I couldn't record, so I couldn't really do a first official ride of 2019 video. I posted a picture up on Instagram, I think, of my first official ride of 2019. I think it was like January 23rd or something. But it's been snowing a lot. The roads have been really wet. They're dirty, but that doesn't bother me. But they've just been really wet, and I just don't want to mess around with trying to ride with the roads being so wet. And it's been warm for the last couple days. It actually snowed last night, and it's all melted. And the roads are pretty dry, so I just figured I had to get out and get a ride in because it's supposed to snow again tonight. So I need to jump on it when I can. I've been dying to get on the bike. It's the first time I've started it up, and since I rode it last, fired right up too. I twisted the throttle about 3 times, hit the start button, and she popped off instantly. Like, people complain about carbureted bikes, just, I don't understand it, but whatever. But yeah, this is my first official ride of 2019, so I'm gonna go pop some wheelies and go back home. Like I said, it's about 25 degrees. It's pretty cold out. I just want to get out and ride a little bit and try to ride some wheelies and go back home and hang out with the girlfriend for Valentine's Day and all that fun stuff. I gotta get some pictures for Instagram too. I've only got a couple left, and I need to get some more, so I got some pictures to post for a while, because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to ride. She loves this cold air, man. It runs so damn good when it's this cold outside. I'm actually pretty warm. I've got blue jeans on with thermals underneath, and then I've got a sweatshirt on, my big winter jacket, and then this little sweatshirt just so you can see my legalized wheelies and my YouTube account and stuff on the back of it. This thing doesn't really provide any warmth in my opinion, but I'm actually pretty warm. I got the Alpine Star gloves. They're perforated, but my hands aren't too cold right now. I've only been out riding for a little bit. So I'm probably only going to ride around for about a half an hour and call it quits. Usually when it's this cold outside, I won't ride for very long, but I'll definitely get out and ride. Like, the cold doesn't scare me. As long as there's no snow on the roads or ice that I got to worry about, it doesn't bother me. It's cold, and I would much rather ride when it's warmer and all I need is just a sweatshirt. But living where I live, you got to take advantage of the warm days, and this is warm compared to what it's been. About 2 weeks ago, we had a stretch of negative temperatures, and I don't think it ever got above 0. The wind chill was like negative 45 one night. It was horrible, man. The weather out here really does suck. Not ideal for motorcycle riders, but said I definitely had to get out today. I've been itching to ride. It's been a month almost. That's a long time for me. I posted, I think, a picture on Instagram. I finally hit over 1,000 miles on the bike. Running good, running strong. I broke her in hard, popping a lot of wheelies. Sounds good, runs good, doesn't burn oil. Haven't had any issues. The only issue I think I have had is a carburetor adjustment, and I tweaked it, and I love the way it's running now. I think in my mods video I said I had a 25 Pilot, and I actually took the 25 Pilot out and put a 22.5 back in it with the extended fuel screw, and it's so responsive from idle to the, you know, till basically the main jet kicks in. It's just, it goes, and I just feel it fueling properly, whereas before it just kind of stuttered and feel like it was over fueling, especially at startup. I was having some flood issues at startup, and I think my float valve had some dirt on it. But other than that, man, the thing's running great. I love the DRZ. I know I got rid of my last one, and I talked about why I was getting rid of it and things I didn't like about it, but at the end of the day, I just love this bike. It's so simple. You know, I do wish it had more power and maybe it was lighter weight. Really, lighter weight doesn't matter as long as it had more power. You know, if this thing had 45 horsepower, it would be awesome. Like, I think that's all they really got to do is fuel inject it, and they'd be able to get her up around 40 stock, and then, you know, you'd be able to de-restrict it and shit and get 45 horsepower out of it. So I think it's plausible and doable. It's just, they just don't want to, because it's going to require all new emissions testing and all that crap to get it certified. But I'm gonna pop a couple wheelies, head on home, probably cut the video off after I ride some, if I can ride any decent ones. It's been a little while since I popped them up. I've been getting better with the brake. That's what I've been trying to work on, is brake control. That one was no brake control, because that's how I roll sometimes. I slid back on the seat, like the seat's cold, and then my hands are cold, so like they're not functioning properly.